So guess what? I figured out the recording of my voice didn't go through because the whole time I was talking, I was basically talking to myself. I muted myself. Yeah, I'm very smart. You could tell. So I don't have much to say, and it's really a 34-minute video, maybe 35, of just playing the game, and it's basically silent because of that. So for now, I'm just gonna read one of my old stories to all of you. Isn't that fantastic?
Let's call that your warm-up.
I'll go get the book now. Actually, I'll just get my phone, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I got the book. So long ago, before I started making videos, I wrote stories. Yes, I wrote stories about characters in their own little worlds, blah blah, originals, etc, etc. Most of them are pretty sappy, to tell you the truth. But I was probably 15. I was very emotional. Okay, let's let's continue. This story, I forgot to tell you the name of the story. Story title, 5 Friends. I was not very good at making story titles, as you can tell. That's what I called it for the time being. It's, I'll read the description. Mayport, wonderful town that resides on a large island. The place is beautiful, but for the past 7 months, a dragon has kept attacking the town. It comes once a month, every month. But this isn't about the dragon, or even Mayport. It's about a young boy named Mercy. That's right, it's Mercy, the cat. You know, the mascot of the channel, the kitty cat that says Nyan. Okay, so almost every kitty cat says Nyan, but I mean, he's the mascot. Is he still the mascot? I think I changed it to Geolu. He's still a mascot. He's the secondary character. Primary character Geolu. Secondary Mercy. And here's a story of one of many stories of Mercy. I keep changing it. Chapter 1, The Cat and the Human. Sleeping inside a trash can was a white cat. His name was Mercy. He never complained about his life. As long as he ate and had shelter, the cat was good to go. It was different today. Mercy woke up to the sound of chaos. He called out the trash can and saw that the dragon had struck again. He walked over to town square. The cat looks around for someone. Where is he today? Mercy would say. A human ran over to Mercy. The human was dark-skinned male who wore a purple hoodie and blue jeans. His name was Grim. He seemed weak and out of breath. Mercy looks at Grim and says, Grim, what has preoccupied your time? Grim answers back, Shut it. Most of the time, I have no idea what you're saying. Mercy, I asked why you are late. Grim, I'm now an adult, so I have to work. I wish we could hang out more, but I'm too tired today. Especially since the dragon just attacked. They've been calling me all day to clean up this mess. I'll talk to you later tonight. We're still on for dinner, right? I shall wait for you at 10 o'clock in the diner. That was Mercy, by the way. Grim, okay, bye. Let me stop reading there. For most of you that don't know, Mercy's pretty intelligent, and Grim's a bit... Let's say he doesn't have a wide vocabulary. So he doesn't really understand most of the things Mercy is saying. Like right here, Mercy says, I shall await for you at 10 o'clock in the diner. Most people will say, I'll see you at the diner, you know, because everyone knows the time. Not Mercy, he wants to be intellectual. So Grimm's just like, okay, bye. Grimm leaves and avoids the falling rubble. Mercy shook his head. He walked to the food court. He made it to Granny Smith's cart, cake cart, and peered through the window. Hello, Mercy. Here for some milky cake? That's the Granny. I'm not very good at old people voices. Mercy. Yes, ma'am. Granny. Oh, well, lucky for you, I made one yesterday. But the customer called off his order. Take it. It's on the house. Granny hands over a box. Mercy thanks Miss Smith. The cat takes the box and carried it with his tail. He went to the marketing district in Mayport. Swords and shields for sale, jewelry on display, clothing being sold. The shops were everywhere on the district. Mercy went into an alley and pulled a box out to the street. But out of everyone's way. He didn't want to be in people's way, you know. He opened it and set up a shop. He placed a sign that said, accurate information. I can answer any question for $5. That's pretty cheap if you ask me. He sat there and waited. People crossed by the cat, ignoring such nonsense. A man crouched down in front of Mercy's shop and sits down. $15. That's enough for 3 questions. I love math. Mercy. 3 payments? He asks in a questioning look. The stranger. Yeah. First, who am I? At this point, the stranger was testing Mercy's intellectual capacity. Mercy says, easy! You're Harry Jackson, 27-year-old male who has a daughter. You're just a human, no special powers. Mind if I call you Creepy? Since that is your nickname. Harry, in a surprising look, says, only family can call me that. You know, they can only call him Creepy. Second question, who's my daughter? Mercy answers, her name is Fall. She's 2 years old and carefree. You never told her, but you're not her real father. In fact, I suspect why they call you Creepy now. However, you never kidnapped or adopted her, you found her. Harry says, wow, you are good. I did find her. Mercy. And they said I couldn't make a shop out of this. Harry then goes, my third question. Can you help me? Mercy. I do not comprehend. What assistance do you need? Again, Mercy with his smart words. Harry looks at Mercy and says, I am desperately seeking for help. Since there were no other options, I paid you to see if what you did was true. After witnessing you answer my personal questions, I thought maybe you could help. Mercy, I answer questions. What makes you think I can locate Paul? Harry, I know you can because I never told you who to locate for. And Mercy goes, oops. He already knew what the guy wanted, but he kind of let that out. Harry, heh, gotcha. So, could you help? Mercy thought for a while. This man knows that the cat had the answers. Whether that will help him find Paul is still a mystery. Mercy gives a sigh and looks at Harry. Can we, talk about this some other time? Privately? Harry, yeah! I'm gonna give Harry a very deep voice. Like almost a Barack Obama voice, but you know, a bit chiller. Good! Meet me 10 o'clock at Niku's Diner. Okay. So Harry accepted the request. The man left and walked into the wave of people in the street. Mercy piped up and pushed the box into the alleyway again. He stopped by at Granny Smith's cart. Mercy placed $10 on the counter and walked away. Miss Smith tried to call him back, waving the money in the air. You don't have to do this. You need it. Mercy was too far off to call back again. He still held his box on his tail and sat at town square. The place was cleaner. It was still a mess, but the cleanup was going quick. Mercy sat down on the fountain and opened his box. He was Sorry, he was greeted by a spongy white cake that melted in your mouth. Now, the spongy white cake is a reference to a cake in real life. Known in English, it's called three milk cake, but in Spanish, it's actually called tres leche. It's a very delicious cake made out of 3 different types of milk. Pretty edible, and it really melts in your mouth. Okay, let's get back to the story. Mercy took a few bites. He ate half the cake and saw his reflection in the fountain. Tears streamed down his face. And because I'm not good at fake crying, I'm just gonna say the word sob. Sniff, sniff, sob. I'm such a burden to Granny. She says she baked it for someone else, but I know she made it for me. Sniff, sniff. I don't deserve this kindness. The cat wept more tears. They dripped into the fountain, creating ripples. Mercy tried to hold in his tears, but he would just cry harder. He ate the rest of the cake, which made him feel a little better. Mercy heard a familiar voice and started wiping his tears away. Hey buddy, I finished my work for today. Mercy clears his throat. Really? That's great. Yep. Anyway, I came over to tell you I'm going to take a nap. I'll still make it to Miku's diner later. See you later. Now, I'm not sure why Grim does that. He says later, then see you later. But, you know, just leave Grim. Grim is Grim. Grim walks off to the inn he stays at. Mercy knew his friend was tired. If only he could tell Grim the truth. To Grim, Mercy is another kid who goes home when they finish hanging out. A human thinks Mercy has a family to return to. The cat wished to tell his buddy, but he was always afraid of what could happen. Mercy had a flashback. A backflash. A flashback. A backflash. Flashback? Backflash? Ah! Autocorrect me, please. Before Mercy was out on the streets, he was in an orphanage. All the other kids picked on him. Even the caretakers laughed. Every time he made a mess, they scolded at him and tell him that his parents must have left him because he was a burden. Wow, you really gonna do that? Every day he would cry, and every day they would laugh. While everyone ate, he would clean the kitchen. Once he finished, he would have the leftovers. He didn't care. Mercy thought it was fine to do chores and get a meal to go through his day. One day, it was too much for him. The children were outside playing a game of tag. The caretakers watched as the kids frolicked and tagged each other. Then, Mercy wanted to join in. They all smiled and looked at one another. They put a leash around his neck and tied him to the fence. The caretakers watched the kids closely. One boy walked up to them and said, "Madam, Mercy, like the animal he is, scratched poor Annabelle. We're punishing him with dodgeball." The caretaker allowed it. I don't know who in the right mind would allow that. If she didn't have to get up and punish Mercy, then she can continue talking with the other women. Oh, that's right. She's too busy talking with the women, and she doesn't want to punish Mercy herself, which probably would have been easier. The kids all had a ball, even if it wasn't a dodgeball, to throw at the cat. "All I want is to play," asked Mercy. You can't play with us because your parents left you here." "No, they went on a trip. They're coming back for me." "You don't get it, do you? They abandoned you because you are a stinky, bad kid. They get freedom, and we get an outcast like yourself. Ugh." That's a girl. That's the best impression I got. Mercy, "What about all of you?" The boy answers, "Our parents loved us till they died, so we aren't the same, kitty." They all threw the balls at Mercy. He couldn't move. The collar was too tight around his neck, and his leash was short. Mercy was pummeled by dodgeballs, soccer balls, footballs, tennis balls, and one bowling ball. One boy walks up to Mercy.
If you ever want to play with us, then this is the game we will play.
He dropped the ball on his tail and left it there. It was a bowling ball, by the way. Mercy was too small and weak to push it off. Tears streamed down his face. The caretakers called them all in and left Mercy outside for the night. The cat wept and cried all through the night.
My tail, it hurts.
Sob, sniff, sniff, sob.
Please let me in. It's cold outside.
Something grabbed him by the neck and pulled Mercy to the fence. A bearded man was staring at the cat. The man says, "Well, well, how it do, my fairy little... You look nice and vulnerable."
Let go of me, I'm a boy, get away from me. I don't care if you is a boy or girl. You would look nice with a bow and you'd sleep right next to me.
Now this guy's creepy. He's probably homeless too. Or he's, you know, very desperate. He pulled the gun up to the cat's neck. Mercy cried. The stranger's pistol whipped the boy and knocks him out. He unties the cat. And then the backflash ends and Mercy is back to the real world. Grim says, "Mercy! Mercy!" Shakes Mercy around.
No! Get away! Let go of me!
Mercy cries. Grim says, "Open your eyes, it's me." Mercy opens his eyes.
Oh, okay.
Grim, "Gee, what's wrong, buddy?" Mercy,
Nothing. Just a nightmare.
Grim, "Well, it's time we head over to the diner." The two walk to Miku's diner and sit at a booth. They look over the menu. Harry enters and spots Mercy. He sat right next to him. Grim, saying to Mercy, to the stranger I mean, "Excuse us, but this booth is taken." Mercy tells Grim, "No, Grim, he's my client." Grim, "For what?" Mercy, "I was walking today and he asked for my assistance. Harry here is missing his daughter and we're going to help him." "We?" The "we" was from Grim. Harry, "I understand it is a lot to ask, but I really miss Fall. She ran off on her own and I can't find her." Grim, "I would love to help, but I have a job and I can't be doing favors." Harry, "Please, I'll pay you." Grim, "How much?" Mercy, "Grim!" Grim is like, "What? I want to know what I can get for helping." Harry, "I can only pay you $1,000 each. Sorry, but that's all I can spare." Grim, 1,000? I mean, I can help. Mercy, "Money sure makes you different, Grim." Harry then says, "So, how can we locate her?" Mercy, "How long has she been missing? How old is she? And what was she last wearing?" Whispers to Harry, "I know her age, but still tell me. Grim doesn't know what I do." So he whispered to Harry to say these things because to Grim, Mercy's just a cat that goes home every day after playing. You know, Mercy doesn't tell Grim what he does, which is a lot. Harry then says, "She has been missing for 3 days, 4 hours, and 15 minutes. Wow, he really keeps track. She's 2 years old, and she was wearing a pink sweater with black pants." Grim, "Here's the laptop, Mercy." Mercy, "Thank you." Mercy starts typing. "Search for found people within 3 days, 4 hours, 15 minutes, 2-year-old. The laptop came up with nothing. Harry, "Is that it?" Mercy, "I'm afraid so." The man gets up and goes to the bathroom in tears. Mercy looks at Grim. "I'm gonna keep looking. Can you see if you can get him?" Grim, "Roger that." Grim gets up and goes to the restrooms to bring back Harry. Mercy immediately pulls a USB cord from his tail and plugged it in. He hacked into the cameras of Mayport and searched through all the feeds. He found the girl. She was taken by someone familiar, someone he never wanted to see again. The caretakers from his orphanage. Mercy, with a look of distraught, says, "Oh, sugar honey iced tea." And that's about it, really. There's more to the story, but I've already talked for a good 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. It's been 21 minutes almost, and I've been talking about a story about Mercy, the cat. Look, and it's not his origin story. It's one of the many that I've made for him. Truth be told, Mercy's just a character I made up, and I'm trying to find the right story for him. So far, that's what I made for him. But, you know, for the next 13 minutes, it's just gonna be a video of me killing these monsters. So I hope you enjoyed, and I won't be talking for the rest of the 10 to 13 minutes of this video. I may not be talking, but there's still some content. I'll see all of you in the next video, probably today or tomorrow. Peace!
Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done. I saw the way you took down that flesh pound. It didn't stand a chance. Magnifique. Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope. Time's almost up. Vite! All Z's on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
Oh, worst nosebleed ever. Rip them to pieces. There's something here on the ground. Watch out!
Something stout, but little sense remains.
Something's close. Bloody scratch! Like that? What's that?
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked. You know how to stay alive out there. A good instinct. More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say. Last chance. I have to power down the pod. Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
This some kind of freaky horror movie set? Careful! Straight!
Zeds down numbers, but there are plenty left.
Great depth floating! Something here! Hard to tell! Watch it! Anything! Let me kill you again! Few more hits will do it! Yes! Swinging! Rip him to pieces! Bullseye!
Fixing them. Really all of them.
Dreamy Krang! Come on! Blade Master! Going!
Spin freely. Things are about to get serious.
Nice. Wonder if you could scale this.
Bonjour. Come and get your tools of trade. trade.
Tasteless displays of wealth, anyone?
Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope. Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
Ah,
Bonjour. Come and get your tools of trade. Time's almost up. Vite! All Zeds on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
I'm back, and I've got some new tricks.
where is it?
If this is a boardroom too,
Reminds me
the
of my first
messenger
gig.
is about to die.
Nobody's here. Someone reloading! Ah! Holy shit!
You are trying not to kill them all, my children. Leave some for me.
Way better.
You pollute this world with weakness.
Get up, freak! There!
Wait right there.
Nice trick, Bloodsack!
I didn't know who would be that bored.
Eat that! Let's check 'em! Way better. Got ammo here, people! I see... Ah!
Just one
Reach them
I
floating!
need you.
Damn it! Damn it! Wonder if you could scale this. I can't see it. Hey, help! Rip 'em to town! Oh, this ugly! Got